Om Shanti, audiobook of a legendary legacy, experiences of BK sisters and brothers with Jagdish Bhai. Sakar Bab Dada's virgins for brother Jagdish. You are a Maharathi child. Your intellect is very sharp. There are many wonderful children, but Jagdish, the one who is entrusted with all publications, is number one amongst them. In Delhi, if someone is asked who explains clearly, spontaneously everyone says Brother Jagdish. He publishes a magazine where various topics are addressed. We all knew writing is not a cakewalk. Of course, he chants knowledge, and whatever is printed does good service. So many people are happy reading the articles. During exhibitions, many children request Baba, send us so and so person for service. Acha, there is Kumarka, Manohar, Gange. Send any one amongst them. There are also variety children. Send Jagdish or Ramesh. Avyakt Babdada's virgins for brother Jagdish. To be an instrument in service and play a role together with the Shaktis is also a unique part. Your spiritual birth was from service, it was sustained by service, and you constantly moved forward in service. As per drama, you are the first Pandav who became an instrument in the early stages of service. Hence, in return, you have been given special support and cooperation. You will always receive cooperation and will continue to get. Every special soul is known for a speciality. By using your specialities constantly in service, you have become a unique soul. You've been given the treasure of service. Going overseas means to receive the treasure of service. Along with Shaktis, Pandavas also have a unique part. You will always get an opportunity for service. Feelings from the heart. Dadi Prakashmani. Generally, everyone knows that since 1952, Brother Jagdish was the first student in Kamla Nagar Center, Delhi. Every day he came from afar and had a very interesting question answer session with Kunj Behen. He used to listen to knowledge with a lot of love and understanding. We all know that he was a very wise soul. I remember when he first came to meet Bab Dada, Baba inspired him, saying that you understand this knowledge very well and will spread it through writing. Since then, he has continued writing. His work varied from short articles to huge books. He used to frequently come to Baba and Mama and receive a lot of direct sustenance from them. Feelings from the heart, Dadi Hriday Mohini. I remember those days when Brother Jagdish surrendered to Baba. In Kamlanagar Center, there were only two small rooms. We did not have even a hall. We sisters lived in one room and Brother Jagdish lived in the other one. All the official dealings took place in that small place. Later, he even supported us in getting a place for the center. From the beginning, he had much love for the sisters. I remember it used to be very hot during summer, and there was one ice factory 4 to 5 kilometers away from Kamlanagar. He used to do service there and always brought an ice slab for us, carrying it on his shoulders. He would serve cold water or juice to all the sisters. As per Baba's direction, he laid out the literature for the first time in the Kumbh Mela. He was the first person to write a book. He was an instrument for service from the very start. Dadi Janki, feelings from the heart. Brother Jagdish and I shared a very wonderful bond. We knew each other in a very subtle way. We stayed in Kamla Nagar, Delhi. I became an instrument in bringing Brother Jagdish into Gyan. He had great love and respect towards me, very much like Baba. Amongst the brothers, he is the only one who was very efficient in having a dialogue regarding knowledge, in giving opinions and suggestions. In the center, we had swap sessions on how to remember Baba and to go into the depths of knowledge. On one side, there was Didi's room, Besides that was my room, and Jagdish Bhai used to stay in the balcony. We stayed together. We know and understand each other very well. His understanding regarding Baba was phenomenal. Dadi Manohar Indra, Feelings from the Heart. My association with Brother Jagdish is from the days when he came into Gyan. We stayed in the same center. It was the first one that opened in Kamla Nagar, Delhi. When I went to Kamla Nagar, Brother Jagdish was a very new student. I went with Sandeshi Behan. It was a center with just one room. When I went to Kamla Nagar, he was still a Lokik student. He was a keen seeker and asked many questions with an intention to know and understand. From the beginning, Baba had entrusted him to write. He used to write in Hindi and then I would transcribe the same in Sindhi and send it to Baba. Dadi Gange. Brother Jagdish has always been dear to all of us. I still remember when our literature work started. We were in need of someone who knew Hindi thoroughly. Baba used to say, Daughter, one day a precious jewel will emerge who will compose all your literature in Hindi. Sakar Baba had told us about him well in advance. He came at the right time and took charge of service. I used to live in Kanpur but often heard that a brother has come in Gyan in Delhi. Jagdish Bhai was wise and he was from the Arya Samaj. As you know, people from Arya Samaj are very good at questioning. When he was in Madhuban, I happened to be there with a group from Kanpur. Dadi Ratan Mohini. Baba used to tell Jagdish Bhai that he had a great intellect. He was very wise and intelligent. The most significant aspect that stood out about Jagdish Bhai is that he had immense love for Baba, the God Almighty. Ever since he recognized him, this bond seemed as though he knew Baba for years. After becoming Baba's child, his relation with him was like a father and son. Indeed, sometimes with Baba he behaved like a small child, being cuddled by his father. This is how he used to meet Baba. Brother Ramesh Shah. Our beloved brother Jagdish was a very experienced, competent scholar of different holy scriptures and also had profound insights into godly knowledge. His writings comprise of deep-seated secrets and subtleties of spiritual knowledge. Additionally, he had tremendous experience working with various administrative institutions as well as the systems of society. I'm very grateful to Jagdish Bhai because it was through him that I came to know about Babdada's blessing for me. He made every effort to place me in front line of godly service and stood by me like an elder brother till the end. Brother Nirvair. I met Jagdish Bhai at the beginning of my spiritual life. When I had almost completed 6 months in Gyan, I went to Delhi from Mount Abu. It was at that time I met Dadi Gulzar and Jagdish Bhai in Kamla Nagar Center. Since then, we shared a very thick bond of love and respect. By looking at his communication skills, his character, and his service, Baba used to say that this child has an intellect that is 7 feet tall. With an intention of spending more time with Bhai Sahab, I used to meet him in Madhuban, sometimes in some programs, and whenever he visited Mumbai, we spent time together. I had an opportunity to learn a lot from him during those days. We'll continue the preface in the next.